England, 60 years without a major trophy. 4 finals and semi-finals in 8 years. Lost every single one. Today, Thomas Tuchel named his 26-man World Cup squad. Cole Palmer, not selected. Phil Foden, not selected. Jordan Henderson, recalled at 35. And England still cannot answer the most basic question about their own team. Who plays number 10? Story 1. Portugal, 2004. England had Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard, and Paul Scholes. 3 of the greatest English central midfielders in football history. Zinedine Zidane, the best player in the world at that time, called Scholes the greatest midfielder I ever saw. Think about what Zidane was saying. The man who had just won the Champions League with Real Madrid. The man England could not stop in the group stage, calling an Englishman the greatest midfielder of his generation. And Eriksson still could not fit him in properly, because Lampard and Gerrard both needed the same central spaces. Both creative, both goal-scoring, both wanting the ball in the same areas. Scholes, the one Zidane feared most, was pushed to the left wing to accommodate them. England beat Switzerland, beat Croatia, beaten by France in the group, and should have won. Then in the quarter-final they led Portugal 1-0. Extra time, penalties. Beckham missed his penalties. Scholes never played international football again after that tournament. He retired from England that summer at 29 years old, having been played out of position for the entirety of his international career. England had the greatest central midfielder of his generation. They played him wide, and they never used him properly for a single minute of a major tournament. That is not bad luck. That is a structural failure. And it is the same structural failure Tuchel is about to repeat in 2026. Story 2. 20 years of penalties. Euro 1996. Gareth Southgate's penalty miss against Germany at Wembley. England go out. Euro 2004. Darius Vassell's penalty miss against Portugal. England go out. World Cup 2006. Lampard, Gerrard, Carragher all miss against Portugal. England go out. Euro 2012. Ashley Young, Ashley Cole miss against Italy. England go out. Euro 2020. Rashford, Sancho, Saka miss against Italy in the final. You know the history. 5 tournament exits defined by the same moment. 5 times England reached a decisive point, and the structure was not good enough to avoid it. Here is the connection that matters. Every single one of those penalty shootouts happened because England could not score enough in normal time, because the system broke down when the opposition took the space away, because the creative player, the number 10, was not making the team better in the moments that counted. This is England's one problem. It has 2 faces, and in 2026 it is happening again. Tuchel has named his squad, and when you strip it down to the players who can genuinely play the number 10, there are 3. But first, the 2 who are not here. Cole Palmer, Club World Cup Man of the Match last summer. 15 goals and 8 assists in 2024-25. Tuchel's decision was the groin injury, a recurrent problem since August that never fully resolved. The form was there, the fitness was not. Phil Foden, unused FA Cup final substitute, dropped entirely. Tuchel made the call and stuck with it. Now, the 3 who are here. Morgan Rogers, 23, Aston Villa, 10 goals, 6 assists, 7.0 FotMob rating, 30 starts. The only number 10 candidate playing every game at full fitness all season. Tuchel has started him 4 times in his last 5 England lineups. Jude Bellingham, 22, Real Madrid, world class on his day. 40 million euros market value drop this season. Hamstring surgery in February. Tuchel said publicly he faces a fight for the starting spot, but Tuchel also said he is world class, and those 2 statements have to coexist. Eberechi Eze, 27, Arsenal, Premier League winner, good season, strong dribbling and ball-carrying numbers, now elevated, with Palmer and Foden gone, from outside bet to genuine third option. The dark horse that none of the pre-squad discussion prepared for. And then there is Jordan Henderson, 35 years old, recalled by Tuchel to add experience in midfield depth. His inclusion, and Palmer's exclusion, is the most debated call in the squad. We will come back to what that means for England's structure. 3 genuine number 10 candidates, The same structural question England have been getting wrong for 20 years. Which one makes the system work when the opposition takes the space away? Here is what the 2006 Golden Generation failure and Tuchel's 2026 number 10 debate have in common. Lampard, Gerrard and Scholes all needed freedom in central spaces. When Portugal pressed them, that room vanished. 3 world-class players became 3 passengers. Bellingham has the same requirement. He is at his best when the game is open, when Kane is pulling defenders, when Saka is stretching the flank, when space exists between the lines. In the group stage against Croatia, Ghana and Panama, that space will exist. Bellingham will thrive. But England's most damaging World Cup exits, 2006, 2010, 2022, all came against teams who sat deep and pressed the number 10 out of the game. Rodgers is built differently. He presses from the front. He carries into space rather than waiting for space. He created 10 big chances this season, highest of any contender in the squad. Meanwhile, Ez offers something different. His dribbling success rate this season, 68%, is the highest of any England forward. He carries the ball into dangerous areas in tight spaces. Against a deep defensive block he creates from nothing. Rodgers makes the system work. Bellingham changes what is possible. Izzy unlocks what neither can. Tuchel's problem is that in a knockout game, he may need all 3 of those things. Jude Bellingham at his best is not just England's best number 10. He is the player who changes what is possible. Here is the specific problem with every England penalty shootout exit since 1996. In each one, without exception, England failed to create enough in normal time to win the game outright. Rodgers is consistent. Eze is creative. But in the moment when England needs someone to do something that breaks a defensive structure, to win the game in the 89th minute, neither Rodgers nor Eze has done that at a major tournament. Bellingham has, twice. The penalty curse does not end with Rodgers starting every game. It ends when England have a player capable of making the decisive moment before the penalty shootout is needed. That player, on his best day, is Bellingham. And that is exactly why Rodgers starts against Croatia and Bellingham takes over when it matters. Here is the split verdict the data supports. Group stage, Croatia, Ghana, Panama. Rodgers starts at number 10. The system functions. England create consistently. They progress without Bellingham having to carry an unfamiliar structure. Round of 16 and beyond. When the opposition sits deep. When the game is tight. When the penalty shootout looms. Bellingham takes over. Or Ease comes off the bench to unlock a defensive block that Rodgers and Bellingham cannot open. Germany 2014 had Müller in the system and Götze on the bench. Spain 2010 had Villa scoring, with Iniesta arriving to win the final. The split pick has won World Cups before. Tuchel has the players to do it. The question is whether he trusts the data or makes the same mistake Eriksson made in 2006. One final thing, and this is the part nobody is talking about. In 2006, Sven-Göran Eriksson took a 17-year-old to the World Cup, who many people thought should have been starting. He barely played. England went out. His name was Theo Walcott. 2 years later, Walcott scored a hat-trick for England against Croatia. The same Croatia they would face in the 2018 World Cup semi-final, 10 years after they had the player who could have made the difference. Morgan Rodgers is 23. He has already established himself in Tuchel's system. He is not Walcott. But England have a history of taking the right player to the tournament and finding a reason not to use him until it is too late. Today, Tuchel left out Cole Palmer and Phil Foden, 2 of the most creative players in English football. He has Rodgers, he has Bellingham, he has Eze. The squad is chosen, the decision is made. June 17th, Croatia, Dallas. We find out which England this is. Always Offside FC. Who do you think starts? Rodgers, Bellingham or Ease? And was leaving out Palmer and Foden the right call? Drop it in the comments. Subscribe for England analysis every time they play.